you too.
I know, it's just beautiful, isn't it? All right, ready? Hey, good morning. I'm Jan.
I'm Tracy.
All right, so we are here sadly on our last morning in Costa Rica, but what a beautiful morning it is. I mean, what did you see when you woke up?
First thing I saw was the volcanoes, completely clear.
Yeah, I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful. As you've noticed in our last two videos, when we were recently doing this, you see basically nothing but white behind us, and you basically rain, and you hear the rain throughout. We woke up this morning, just beautiful clouds, blue sky, and you saw the time lapse that I shot, just absolutely beautiful. All right, so what have we been up to?
We went to a place called Skytrek Ziplining, and it was pretty intimidating from the first time we got there.
All right, you nervous?
Yes.
Yes? A little bit or a lot? All right, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. I know one of the blogs when we did our research is ranked on the top 15 zip lines in the world.
Hey, Tracy. You ready?
There was a total of 7 lines, with really the first and the last really being short. One being practice, the other one, quite frankly, is to get you back down to the ground.
I hope that's not practice.
Jan, is that practice?
What's that?
Is that one the practice?
First one's practice.
Is that the practice?
Okay, here we go.
Yes, calculate.
But there are ones that they're way over the forest. They were long, they were fast, they were fun. And we were there with 6 teenagers. And although I think some of our teenagers would have done a few more if they were available, I didn't hear anyone complaining when we were done.
It doesn't really matter how fast you go.
Go, Trace!
Oh.
Keep going, go.
The crew there was exceptional with how they worked with the new people who were ziplining. They took into account that some people were not as crazy about the heights. They were very patient with us. It was quite efficient.
Yeah, I mean, great facilities. The equipment was easily to see. It was well maintained and everything. At no point, and I have a fear of falling, okay, it makes me nervous. Okay, I'll do it because I know it's fun, but it still makes me nervous. At no time did I think that there was anything unsafe or anything. It was actually a class act. And then after Skytrek, we went to the hot springs.
Paradise Hot Springs.
Right. Now, we looked at several different hot springs. So this is one of the last-minute additions to our itinerary we made. And there are some, such as Baldy or...
Tabacon.
Yeah, that are much fancier. They're also a little bit more expensive. We decided, because we are kind of on a value, kind of on a budget with everybody, we decided to go a little more value, and we went to Paradise Hot Springs. And I will tell you, it absolutely delivered. A couple things about it. First of all, for I think $45 per person, which actually was a pretty decent and fair price. It included a lunch. And then basically, as long as we wanted to stay in the hot springs, which we stayed for about 3 hours. I will tell you, looking back at it, the lunch we might have skipped. Quite frankly, the food was okay, but it was only okay. And service was kind of slow. And I think that most of us would have rather spent our time more in the hot springs itself than actually eating. So if you go to this place, and listen, the hot springs are great, okay? They had a bar, they had refreshments. It looks like during the more higher seasons, they have snack bars that are open. They were not open today or yesterday, but it absolutely is worth the value.
I would add in there, I would agree. The food was okay. The service was a little bit slower. We were a big party though. And I think a lot of it was compounded by we were absolutely exhausted from our zip lining adventure. So the only thing we want to do was get into the pools. And that being said, there was a bar, and I did notice that they had a food menu too. So you could probably do just the entrance fee if you weren't really hungry, or go grab lunch. Because the town of Arenas, what was the name of the town? Fortuna. Had a lot of restaurants.
Yeah, and we actually stopped in Fortuna as we're coming in. It's a nice little place. As we were going to the zip lining in the area, we actually stopped in Fortuna, which is a nice little town. Our guides tell us it's kind of a tourist town, and you can kind of see that, a lot of gift shops. But there are several restaurants which you can go to. And then we came back, had once again a fantastic dinner. I'll tell you, last night was my favorite dinner. It was good. I don't have any video of it, but I have memories of it, and that's enough for me. I'm sorry for you. So just in a few moments here, we're going to go have breakfast. And then what are we going to do today, Tracy?
Today we are going to, right after breakfast, hop into the car, drive about an hour, and there is a river, and I cannot remember the name of it. But we are going to go to whitewater rafting with a guided group. And the vote in our family was between a class 1 and a class 5 rapid. We're going with the 2s and 3s.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're good with the adventure. We're going to have a little bit of adrenaline, but really it's just the ability to see Costa Rica from a different vantage point, which is from the river. And we'll be bringing that to you. All right. Hey, how you doing? All right. So we're interrupting our own video. All right. So we just got done with our whitewater rafting. Tracy, how did you like it?
I loved it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. If you come to Costa Rica and you're thinking about going rafting, the answer is yes, you want to do that. And I cannot say enough about Desafio is the tour of the group we had. They're absolutely fantastic. They're safety conscious. They were funny. We were basically on level 2, level 3 rapids. It was fun. It was tiring. It was scary. It was fun. It was really fun. So,
and they included a nice lunch at the end of it, and it was a great time.
Yeah, the lunch was great. It really is kind of a party atmosphere after this. I tell you what, cannot recommend it enough. We had a great time, and here's some of the shots that we took.
Jump!
Yeah. Right here. Right now.
I also wanted to say thank you to Rich and Rosie for making this possible. Rich and Rosie own the house, and they live with us in College Station, Texas, and they own Costa Rican Specialties and Finca 360. It is because of Rosie that they arranged our great driver Arnie and our great house manager Victor. The ladies who do all the cooking in the house, Alexandra and Elsa, have been wonderful. Thank you.
Just absolutely wonderful. So if you're planning a trip to Costa Rica, we're going to put their contact information here. And they didn't pay us to do this. This is just, we are so grateful to them that they have helped us out, and we want you to have the opportunity to have such a fantastic vacation like we have. So now, this is our last of the videos we're going to have in Costa Rica. And if you've been watching this, you're either one of the individuals that went on the trip with us, or you've somehow stumbled across this channel. We want to thank you for coming and watching us. Please go on and subscribe, go on and say like, okay, and comment where is the next place that you're going to be going to. I will tell you, we're in the next 24 months, we have about 60 countries that we have planned already and trips, and we want to be able to bring you along with us. So please, again, subscribe and watch us chase our dreams of travel, and we hope that you keep on chasing yours.
Where do we go?